It's the homie GL from Beards and Bottles.
It's your main man, PB and Louie.
We here with our new sponsor, King Kongin.
King Kongin.
Listen, you know, I like to be outside. I be outside vibing. Late nights, you know.
Moving.
Yo, I drink one sip of this, I'm good for the rest of the night.
Vitamin B3, vitamin B6, what that, zero sugar?
Zero.
Gotta taste this.
And they don't got none of that nasty aftertaste. Just that
King Kongin. Look, it's zero sugar. You gonna do this to me?
It's your main man, PBM Louie.
It's the homie GL.
With Beards
and Bottles.
You know, Rose. This is our sponsor. We do this every week. We want you guys to go check it out.
That red rose.
But look, we're certain guys, right? And we like to groom ourselves. Yeah.
You heard?
So in certain times when we grooming ourselves, you know, you got to be particular. You got to take care of yourself, right? The only way you can really take care of yourself is by
Presence.
what?
Presence beard kit.
You know what I mean? It got everything you need. All of the two essentials.
This joint in here, bro, they got a comb.
Yo.
They got the beard balm.
Yo.
They got the beard bonnet.
Show them the beard balm.
They got the beard balm.
Show them the oil. Show them the oil.
They got the, oh shit, hold on. They got the dust bag.
Everything
got the beard oil.
So it's a different thing when you're dealing with that. So
comb.
Presence is where it's at. You want to get your beard right. You want to get your beard together. You want to be able to sleep right. You want to be able to be good. You want to get the oil, the nice, the essence, the smell. You want your wife to be like,
You know what I'm saying? Presence.
Beard kit.
Yo, use that special Beards and Bottles promo code.
Use that now.
25% off.
It's at the bottom of this. 25% off. Use the Beards and Bottles promo code. All right? So Presence Beard Kit. It's us.
What's going on? It's Old Red the Transformer. Just finished pouring it up with the bros, Beards and Bottles. Get in tune with it. You heard me? Jersey.
Yeah.
Beards and bottles, beards and bottles, beards and bottles, beards and bottles, flies, bad as models, pop,
Yeah. It's your main man, PB and Louie.
It's the homie GL
And we're Beards
and Bottles.
We got a special guest here today.
The third bed, Old Red the Transformer. You heard me? Jersey.
We up here with the
And we for Old Red, we changed the background red. Clap it up for that. Make some noise for that right there.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
The accommodations here is
Impeccable, bro. You like the way we treated you so far?
Course,
car service came and got you?
Of course. Thus far.
Man, car service. All right, cool. So look, let's get into it. You know, usually we like to talk about origin stories, but before we get into that, you know what I mean? Before you really get into you, how biggest weekends was? How was your weekend?
my weekend was cool, you know, active. I mean, working on the merch for the brand.
Real one.
It's time and shit. How was yours over there?
I was a house nigga this weekend, baby.
Chilling in the house.
Yeah.
In the crib. I got a couple battles coming up, you know, so
You locked in.
in the dungeon, trying to focus on those. That and parenting, man.
Yeah, you know how that go. There's always a new job when you're parenting. It's always something new.
Yeah.
You forgot a big thing you did this weekend, bro.
Yeah, but by the time this dropped, but you're right. You know what I'm saying?
Anniversary, man. Clap it up for the homie GL, man. 1 year anniversary at TP, man.
It's our anniversary.
You know what I mean? And it was dope, too. I had so much fun in there. It was flooded early. He acted like he ain't had no section for me. I was about to put it in the headlock.
Yo, this bougie nigga like, yo, you know you're supposed to hold a section for the...
You gotta hold the section for the boy. Look at this
like, we can find space for you. Here.
Hey, look.
I made it happen, though.
Live on the air. Cuz you on the air, cuz. Yeah. This nigga.
Who that right?
You see it, right?
Hey.
I got the transformer of it.
What's going on, Birdie?
Yeah. He better say the names right, yeah.
There's no.
Nah, that be him, man. I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there.
Put a nigga on. Everybody want to be the pioneer.
Yeah.
Everybody feel us. This nigga put
Louis just said he the first to wear Air Force Ones and rap. You know what I mean?
And a do-rag. Oh, that's a drop this call before we got on air. Yeah, I know. Hey, yo, as soon as I go ahead.
What? Talk to him.
Start asking niggas how many of y'all had 20-year runs, man. Fuck.
They all quit. You got to get 3. Hey, yo, as soon as we finish with this big Jersey has spoken. As soon as we finish with this interview, you know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you. Oh, Red, we got the transformer. As soon as I finish, bro, I'm gonna hit you. That was awesome. God damn, that's crazy. He just that was cute. We got big Jersey in the building.
So kept y'all up with what just happened, right?
Right.
Louis went on a pod, right? I mean, Louis went on a pod. I ain't go, but Louis was on a pod. So those views are just Louis and Louis alone, you heard? So he was talking about, what you was talking about on that pod?
On that pod, I was speaking about the golden era of independent hip hop. Just not just independent hip hop, just New Jersey hip hop. Just generally, you know what I mean? And I was telling them that from 2017 was the golden era because we sprung the most things out of it and we gave the most opportunities around that time. For instance, we had the most cameramen, right? Mm-hmm. We created the most opportunities for you to come and rap. Remember Hazy had the battles and stuff, right? And that gave people careers. Also, we was throwing the concerts. That gave guys that wasn't battle rappers chances to perform. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Names had his own studios. It wasn't no studios like that you could just come to around that era. You know what I'm saying? But you could just walk to. You know what I'm saying? You had to really know somebody. So we sprung in those era. Not only did we just have all the rappers as well, we sprung some of the most. You know what I mean?
Some of them ones.
And then we had all the people that we just talking about. Everybody got deals. Niggas don't really realize that Cola Ray came out 2016, 2017. Mm-hmm. She part of that era.
Right.
Big Moose. You know what I mean? The young boys that's getting signed now, that's generations afterwards. But our generation, you know what I mean? We really, you know what I mean?
But you know the spicy shit came when you start naming names and you ain't say all the names. That's where you messed up at. If you going to name names, you got to name names.
This is what the people, I don't got to do anything, first of all. But
or you're going to get backlash.
I can care less about how anybody feel. You know, only people that's going to be probably at my funeral is the guys that's here. Right. You know what I mean? So those are the guys that matter. The opinion that I care. Me and Drop argue. You and him argue. These opinions, when I go home at night, I think about. Anybody else's opinions don't matter to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So but what I was saying to you is, when I'm saying this right here, yo, these guys, he sprung these guys. I didn't say old Red name. He didn't feel no way.
Yeah, I'm waiting for old Red to say something.
I didn't say Suge name. He didn't feel no way. Yeah. But I didn't even get a chance to get there. I'm having a conversation. Like, we sprung some of the best artists. They's like, who y'all sprung in y'all era? I said, Arsenal came out this time. I said, Sue Surf came out this time. Al Bial came out this time. Tax G came out this time. And then he cut me off. Yeah. So I couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't continue to run. We had so many great artists that came out between 07 and 2017. You know what I'm saying? How could you be mad at the statement? Do you feel like that right there? Was that a golden era for us as hip hop in New Jersey?
Hey, listen, man. Sitting back listening to y'all talk about it right now,
right? It's
crazy. It's so much. Jersey been through so much in that 10 years that I didn't even realize or appreciate it myself.
Got you.
You feel me? So that's crazy. But the thing I want to say about the names is this: at the end of the day, we all artists. So the fact of the matter is, it didn't matter what cutoff point Louis said. At whatever cutoff point that he stopped naming names, somebody was going to have an issue. Gotcha. Unless he named every
100,000 artists.
You feel me? Yeah, like, come on. So it is, a lot of people want to cause flack in an era where it don't even need to be. It's about Jersey as a whole at the end of the day.
Right.
And that man ain't tell a lie.
And that's what I'm saying.
We lied.
I didn't lie. I just said we started some of the best. We got the biggest trends. Now people under the post saying what they saying, whatever, and they got their own right. Hey, bro, you know what I mean? You was you in your own right, and I respect that. Whatever you think you was, or whatever you contribute to that era. You get what I'm saying to you? But these are the names that they was that back then, and they're that now. Their names still flowing now. Not trying to say yours wasn't or Sherp, because or Shotgun Shugs wasn't. I ain't named Cola Ray. She the biggest.
Exactly.
I ain't named SZA.
Yeah.
And all I add, at the end of the day, every name instead of having an issue with it, y'all ain't doing nothing but adding on to the resume that he talking about, man.
Right.
It adds on to the resume, bro. That's a crazy 10-year run for Jay-Z.
Crazy 10 years. And we had
A lot happened in that.
we had a crazy 10-year run. And what I'm saying to you, you'll be sprung some of the best artists out at that time. And now those artists, think about that. The artists from that time that's older, myself, you, even ours, even Payday. We got podcasts, right? And we still giving opportunities to be an outlet for the younger artists to come up here and support. Right. So we from that era.
Right.
So how could that not been a golden era? You feel what I'm saying? For instance, right? We got a community. My man Mech, he learning how to mix and master his own stuff. You know Mech, right?
Yeah.
He just called names. Woo. And the names gave him some information. You think that information would have been free if he didn't grow up in that era? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or it's privileged because you grew up in that era. You think we'd have this bond if me and you didn't have the relationship we had? I knew since 06.
Yeah, I knew, yo.
Tell a story,
I'm gonna say Louis. I almost said J.O.
No, you can say J.O. J.O.'s kid.
He the first artist I met. Like, as far as rappers, period. Me and Surf went to the same school, of course. But outside of Surf, he was the first Jersey artist I met, period.
Right.
You feel me? So
we was rapping on them DVDs, rah-rah DVDs.
Yeah, yep.
And then I seen.
Hey, yo, listen. Quick history lesson, man. J.O. was part of that Fight Club season.
That's what I was waiting for you to. That's what I was waiting for you to get to.
And I got smacked up in there. Nigga smacked me up in there. What's bro name that smacked me too? That's my guy too. I be talking to him regularly too. He from Philly Swing. Nigga trash me. You know what I mean? Through the West. Shout out to my nigga Philly Swing. Good nigga, man. Yeah. But so this how me and O-Red came about, you know what I mean? Rah-Rah, Candy and all them. We came from a different type of era, you know, even though it was a DVD era, it was ran by like the drug dealers. And, and I was outside, we was outside, you know, doing what we was doing at that time. Yeah. So they kind of brought us, oh my man, what's his name? O-Red was already too crazy back then. I just remember this 06, I just started rapping in 05. Yeah. So I couldn't like, you know what I mean? At that time, he was like on another level. I'm like, this nigga too crazy. I thought I was dope too. But the nigga was rapping, like, you know what I mean? Going crazy. So I said, Joe, I started getting the opportunity. I was trying to figure out some things to do while the cameras are on us. Undeniable TV. You know, I shot my video. I was telling Drop I was the first nigga with a running gun video. He sound with some Soulja Boy shit, and that's not true. Hey, cool. I was the first nigga, dog. Long story short, look, you be late. It's too late, dog. It's too late. He ready to pop it.
That's cap.
Look. So, long story short, I had went and got O-Red. I'm like, O-Red, you a battle? This nigga, we trying to put something together real quick. This right after the Hazy dropped his first battle.
Yeah, but you skipping through his journey. We got to bring some.
No, this is the beginning. This is the very beginning.
That's before my first Undeniable TV battle.
Yeah, but we normally would have let people walk through when he started rapping.
What
made
hear
him
about
start
that
rapping.
Niggas don't want to hear about that shit. Niggas want to hear about the bulk of the
But you be asking niggas, yo, what you was doing in 6th grade.
Right, because them niggas' story mattered there. His point in time story mattered somewhere else.
All right, so take him to the booty battle in the parking lot, man.
It was straight in the parking lot. Up by Soko.
Don't drop no names, man.
No, we dropping names.
Nah, that was my guy.
That's my man be great, because he nice.
That's some son nice. That's why I had you bite him. Battle him, not bite him.
Yeah, pause.
So I called my son Mike Moolah out the blue. My son Mike Moolah was like, all right, true. None of them had no battles prepared or nothing. Mike didn't even know what was going on when I said it to him. And y'all both didn't. I grabbed you by Popeyes walking down the block type shit.
Word.
You battled Mikey that day? I thought you battled Speed that day.
Nah, Speed was after that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I bought Mike Moolah. I mean,
he might have been raised back then. He might not even been Mikey.
Nah, he was Mikey Moolah.
Nah, he was Moolah.
He was Mikey Moolah.
That might have been.
That was the first battle you ever had.
Was this like 2010, 2011?
No, this was before that. This was like 2009. 2008. Between 2008 and 10. Between 8 and 10.
Yeah, I want to say 9.
Yeah.
Had to be 9.
So it might be 9, but it's between 8 and 10. He came down there. You know, Mike, not a battle rapper. And we already didn't know he was a battle rapper yet, neither. But the what's the names? I'm just gonna say he won that battle because you know Mike, my man. I ain't trying to really like.
Nah, Mike got crazy too though.
Mike got crazy. Don't get fucked up.
He's just not a battler.
Right.
Like,
I've seen Mike win some battles though.
Yeah, but it's
for the most part, like his bars not really I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not no direct
Plus the
attack,
delivery,
but the
was
bars
smooth
is
and
big.
laid
Nah,
back.
that nigga was nice. Mike Moolah been nice. He been
That's
dumb
one of my
nice.
favorite rappers, low key.
Yeah, Mike was nice.
But Hockey ain't no low key. That's my guy.